This is a GoPro Hero 12 Black, and this particular one is the accessories bundle edition. This is a bit different from what you can get with the GoPro Hero 12 Black Creators Edition, because this one has a bit of accessories that you will need on the go. Now let's unbox it to see exactly what is in this box. So on the box we have this something a little bit like this, that you just open it and then pull this one out, throw this one away. Now this one comes with this very case. You have all your accessories that is really packed and tight within this kind of GoPro. Let's open the accessories box, and in it, these are the things that you are going to find within the GoPro accessories bundle. So the first thing that you're going to have is the handler. This is the GoPro handler that you're going to find within the GoPro. So this is the handler. It's a bit foamy, and so I think that when gripping it or holding it, you wouldn't feel any pains on it, and it's quite comfortable. And to yourself, you have a strap on it. So the strap, you can put it over here and tighten it around your arm, so that when you are vlogging with it or when you are moving around with the GoPro, it won't have any edge of, let's say, if the GoPro decides to fall. It fits quite really well into the palms. Even if you have smaller hands, you can still be able to use this head strap. So this is the head strap that you're going to find within the GoPro Hero 12 Black. What you are going to see is that you just put it on your head like this, mount the GoPro over here, and also use the thumb screw at this point to lock it. So you have a locking mechanism that allows you to mount the GoPro elastic, and so it doesn't matter the size of your head. Do a lot of hiking, so if you have it over here, you'll be able to see all the things and capture all the things that are really ahead of you. So let's put this one aside. The Enduro battery. So this is the Enduro batteries that you have within the GoPro, and these are rechargeable batteries that you're going to find within the GoPro. These Enduro batteries are the new ones that GoPro has actually added to the GoPro Hero 12. So with these batteries, for example, if you record videos at 5.3K at 30 FPS, you are going to get 1.5 hours of battery for a single Enduro battery like this if you put at this resolution. And if you downscale the resolution to 1080p at 30 FPS, you are going to get 2 hours of solid usage with this Enduro battery. So a single one is going to give you 2.5 hours at 1080p, and if you have two like this, it means you're going to get approximately 5 hours of usage with this GoPro, and that is quite an amazing sort of this, because if you look at the size of this, if you buy extra 2 of this and you are traveling, you are going on hiking or anything like that, boy oh boy, you are going to have an incredible battery experience with this GoPro. The next item we're going to have is a curved adhesive mount. So these are the curved adhesive mounts that you're going to have within the GoPro. So it means that with this adhesive mount, you'll be able to mount your GoPro on any surface that you really want. So you can stick it to, let's say, on your camera lens and be able to get a POV shot if you really want to use the GoPro. You can be able to also stick it to a wall surface and mount your GoPro over there. You have a bicycle, you can mount this one on it. You have a car, you can still mount on it and be able to mount the GoPro on it. Buckle mount that you're going to have. Thumb screws. So these are the thumb screws. And the thumb screws allows you to be able to mount your GoPro, and once you put it inside this like this, you'll be able to screw it tightly, and that will make the GoPro not to skid off or fall off from any surface that you are tied to GoPro. USB-C cable, which you are going to be able to use to charge your GoPro Hero 12 Black. I like the fact that GoPro decided to use a USB-C charging on the GoPro, so that if you have any USB charging that you have at home, whether you are using the iPhone 15 Pro Max or using Android that has USB-C or anything from iPad or anything like that, you'll be able to use this USB-C to charge your GoPro. Next thing that you're going to find within the box is the GoPro itself. So let's put the GoPro bag aside and concentrate on the GoPro. So this is a GoPro Hero 12 Black Edition, and this GoPro over here is just an amazing build. It looks very small, it fits into your palms, but the ruggedness of the GoPro, the build, is incredible. And I understand why it is built this way, because this GoPro on the normal scale is usually used in extreme weather condition. At one point of the GoPro, you'll find that you can see this over here, and this is known as the battery slot. So at the build, you have the battery slot, which you can even open to one side and move it over there. So the battery slot is this, where you have this thing over here. So this here, you slot the battery, and within the same battery slot you also have the micro SD card slots also within this. So you have the micro SD card slot. It also has a 2.27 inches, so it's more of like a 3 inches LCD screen at the back over here, where you can be able to see all your settings. It's touch. It is touch control, so you can be able to touch it and control all your settings and all that. So the front also has a very small screen over here, which you'll be able to see yourself. Let's say, for example, if you are filming, you'll be able to see yourself on it. It is not a very big screen. I wouldn't say it's a huge screen. It's a very tiny one, but you can be able to see yourself. You're being framed properly within this small screen over here. It has a 27 megapixel sensor. So the sensor over here is a 27 megapixel, which you have over here. The lens itself is 27 megapixel, and then within that 27 megapixels, it shoots photos at 27 megapixels. So you can have detailed photos at 27 megapixels, and then that detailed photo at 27 megapixels, if let's say you are recording a video, and then out of that video you can pull out a screenshot from the video at 24.7 megapixels still from that video. Videos at 5.3K at 60 FPS. That is enough resolution for you to be able to capture a lot of things within your sceneries and everything that you are recording with this GoPro. It also shoots 4K at 120 FPS. That is incredible of a slow-mo that you're going to get. It also even downscaled the resolution down to 2.7K, approximately 3K resolution. You are going to get a 240 FPS resolution. That is huge. So 240 FPS, you can just imagine how you can slow it down and get hyper smooth resolution. That is the hyper smooth 6.0 on it. That is incredible stabilization you're going to have. This is more stable than anything that you can have within a normal camera system, or even a phone, a smartphone that you're going to have, whether it's Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra or the iPhone 15 Pro Max. This GoPro is much more smoother than those ones in terms of stabilization. I'll be testing all of this against these devices, respective devices, along the thread, so that you can how the GoPro competes against those devices in terms of stabilization. So it's able to record 156 degrees view in terms of ultra wide. So the ultra wide on this GoPro is really wide. So this GoPro is waterproof, and you can be able to immerse it in water at 33 feet, and that is quite an incredible experience. It's also able to record audio, and the audio on this is not bad for a startup if you are starting with it and you are not able to use any sort of accessories on it to get an incredible video experience on it. Put one of these Enduro batteries inside, put an Enduro battery inside, then you close it. So once you close it, shut it, it becomes this, and it looks quite simple. It's a shutter button, and this one is a power button that you have. So when you put this one on it like this, or you press on it for a few seconds, it starts to flash red, and that means that the GoPro has been turned on. So once you put the GoPro right in your face like this, let me mount this GoPro on this hair strap so that you can see how it's being mounted when you have this GoPro. So in order for you to mount this GoPro on a hair strap, you have to look at this mount at the bottom over here, which you have to remove and bring them out. Then you pick one of the thumb screws that you have. So you pick one of the thumb screws over here, and then you screw it. Keep on screwing it till it becomes fairly screwed, or tightly screwed for it. So you can turn it this way. Now let's put the head mount on it and see. So you have the GoPro like this on your head. So it's always pressed on your forehead. And inside this head strap, you have a foam over here, so foam pad. So it means that it's going to protect your skin against any kind of harsh conditions or situations. Just press on this record button over here. And now we are recording with the GoPro Hero 12 Black Edition. And as we pan along, you'll be able to capture everything within the scenario or the environment. So now I'm capturing the camera that I'm using to record this. It's going to be, so you can even mount. Let's say if you are sitting in your chair or wherever that you are, you can just be there, be able to record with your GoPro on your head. Easier to press it along. So what you're going to do is that you put it here, press it, it fixes it right into the top of the handle. Then press this side to hold it firmly inside like this, and there you go. Now the next thing to do is to mount the GoPro on the handle. So you put it inside like this, and then look out for your thumb screw. So put a thumb screw in it, you keep on screwing it, and then now you have the GoPro right over here. Press at the top over here. So now we are recording with a GoPro Hero 12. We are recording with a GoPro Hero 12, and the setting that we have is 4K at 24 FPS linear mode. So you have 16:9 aspect ratio, which is meant for YouTube. Talking directly into the GoPro, I can see myself, and these are some of the samples shot that you're going to see. The room is quite lit, and so you are going to get some kind of amazing shot out of this GoPro, and that is going to really be helpful. Now I'm shaking it this way, and I think that this GoPro is doing an amazing job recording me from this section of the studio, and that is quite impressive. I think that with this Hero 12 Black GoPro edition, you are getting one of the great things, especially if you buy the accessory bundle edition. If you buy that, it means that you already have a few things that you can use. The hair strap, you also have this handler, and then you have the thumb screw, you have the Enduro batteries that are going to be really helpful for you to boost up your content as a creator and as someone that is an enthusiast of GoPro. My name is ABEiiKU. Subscribe to the channel and see you in the next video. Peace out.